Well, with my prediction, I was saying that whoever defense came to play was going to win. I felt like, saying Belichick and them was going to try to come in and stop, Julio Jones. But when you look at it, Atlanta uses everybody. I think Atlanta had a great game plan all the way until the end. Their defense, Atlanta defense definitely came to play. I kind of put them on the thing. I kind of put them in comparison to the greatest show on turf. You look at St. Louis Rams. How their defense really wasn't that good all season, but in the playoffs they played a little bit better, and that's what Atlanta's defense did. And then, even in the beginning, like, when they stripped the ball from Blunt, saying the fumble and they went up and everything like that, I think they kind of got complacent. Not to say that, Belichick did come in and make some, saying heck of adjustments, saying to fight all the way back and everything like that, even missing an extra point from the field goal kicker. But I think, saying if you get close to the end of the game, saying, when Atlanta was driving and Julio Jones made a heck of a tiptoe catch, saying, down the sideline. I think that's when Atlanta felt like it was just their game. But, you kind of got to play a little bit of kind of conservative and you got to be smart. I kind of, saying, when you look at the coaches, you ask them, okay, hey, this is where you tell your inexperienced quarterback, listen, this is where you do not take a sack. Saying we want to try to get a touchdown, but if we can't, we'll walk away with 3 points. They backed all the way up to like 3rd and 33. You never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never do that, you know what I'm saying? And so if they would have went up, they would have kicked the field goal. Saying, if you miss it, he misses it. But if he make it, saying, you go up 11 points. Saying? And then that forces, saying, Tom Brady and the Patriots to try to score twice. You know what I'm saying? Get a 2-point conversion, then try to score again. It was almost like a perfect scenario or anything like that. But then when you don't get that and you have to punt the ball and then you allow Brady to come down, you know what I'm saying? And then when they went into overtime, it was just the Patriots had too much momentum. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to give hats off to Belichick. The Patriots, I mean, they definitely got another one. You just feel like, people just giving away Super Bowls. I mean, you look at when the Seattle Seahawks played, they didn't run the ball, they threw it. Gave away the Super Bowl. And then you got like Atlanta Falcons, gave away the Super Bowl. But, I mean, hats off to them. I mean, that's why you play 60 minutes. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins. So, even though this game went in overtime, but, they just had too much momentum. I mean, because you can see, they started throwing the ball to Deion Lewis, out the backfield, and they kept doing that. And it was working. All they had to do was just get down there. Atlanta almost had a chance to end it, when they tried to throw the fade to, Martellus, well, they tried to throw the fade to Bennett, the one defender from Atlanta got his hand on it, but, if he would have came down with it, then yeah, but he didn't. So, I mean, you just got to give hats off to them. I mean, it was definitely a good game, thought it was just going to run away with it, and I figured that, Atlanta had the offensive firepower to, to win this game, but I mean, hey, at the end of the game, I mean, it just shows you. I mean, that's why, they say defense wins championships. And we look at it, they stopped them as much as they could. And, and Belichick and them just ended up winning. So, I mean, they have another Super Bowl. So, I mean, hats off to the Patriots. You got to give credit where credit is due. And especially got to give a shout out to, that catch. I think it was an Amendola. Edelman made the catch, man. Heck of a catch, man. But that's all you can say, man. That was a great catch, man. I knew they was going to get that one because, you looked at the replay and it was just a heck of a catch. But, all right, man. Hats off to the Patriots, man. Congratulations. Super Bowl.